Hello, my name is Dean Jones. I'm here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. I'm here to show you a brand new little trade we got in. Here at Transwest, we're known for the big diesel pushers and the big Super Cs. Once in a while though, we get a little trade. Great for someone who wants to try testing the market on the RV life. This is a really nice little Forester. If you come over here, it's a Forester by Forest River. It's a 2801 QS. Now, why is it QS? It's a quad slide. There's a lot going on in this little package. The overall length of this coach is 30 feet 4 inches, so it's a real, manageable size. It'll get into all the national parks. It'll also fit right in an RV park or maybe a KOA campground. It's got everything you need. It's got, as we're going to show you, it's going to have generator. It's going to all the good stuff, plus four slides. I like it for a couple reasons. One, it's got full body paint. There's no graphics that are going to peel on it. The other thing is that you've got all this different space in there. Whereas if you were to get to your campground and get rained out or something like that, and you get inside, you're going to see it's got plenty of space. You can hang out, wait out the rain, and just enjoy your time at the campground. But let's go ahead and get started. We'll start on the chassis here. It's an E450 Ford. It's got that V10. How do I open this guy? There it is. Got the tried and true motor, V10, plenty of power. It's 305 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque. Basically, like you maintenance this like you maintenance the car you drive every day. You got trans fluid, oil, you got your washer fluid, your battery up here if you need to jump it for any reason, coolant, brake, power steering, everything's right there. You also have a doghouse in the dash you can pull off if you want to get to the motor to do any of your own service. But just a nice, great, powerful motor. Front end's in really good shape. You see all the chrome is intact, great headlights. Whoever had this, I know the guy who had it before, very meticulous owner. And for reference, it's 5U241455. That's our stock number. So if you give me a call, we can talk about it. You can just reference that number there. Come around this side. A couple things you'll notice. There are wheel simulators. They're in good shape, but they are covers. We have really high visibility mirrors. You can get a picture of those. Really nice elliptical mirrors on the back, on the bottom. The nice extended mirrors. When these slides are closed, you can see all around this coach. We got a nice anti-slip running board here. If you get a look at this inside, the fabric's good. The seats are in good shape. Nice, wood aesthetic on the dash. And this is your doghouse, we call it, where you can actually access the top of your motor. Nice vinyl floor. It's in great shape. It really is. Got a nice little grab handle if you want to get in and out real easy. Not the greatest in leg room here, but you also can sit back there. There are seat belts. But yeah, just a nice little chassis on this guy. You'll notice our 18-foot awning we have extended. The fabric's in really good shape. Underneath that awning, we also have a nice little light here, night light, and a porch light here. So when we're sitting under our awning at night, we got visibility. We also have, a place to plug in a TV. Plus, we have a little cable outlet. If you have cable pumped in the other side, you can actually set a TV out here, maybe tailgate, do some of that stuff. Over here we have our propane tank. That's 9.5 gallons of propane. That's going to power your 30,000 BTU furnace, your 6-gallon water heater. You have a little stub out here if you want to put a low pressure grill out there. Coming over here, we got a little storage. And these are all Rotocast. Nice storage bays, real cleanable. You got a little plug out there if you want to hose them out, you can do so. Plenty of storage in there though. We also have a place if we want to put a little solar panel to help charge our batteries. We put them right there. Our batteries are under our steps. Our coach batteries, 2 right here, deep cycle batteries. You can hook up a little Zamp suitcase solar panel and charge those while you're at the campsite. This is the back of our Dometic refrigerator. That's going to access that. Our 30,000 BTU furnace, plenty of BTUs to heat this coach. Right here we have a little bit more storage, but right here also, this is access to our water pump. So if we need to do any maintenance there, we can do so, no problem. We also have a water filtration. It comes down here, and we got the filter inside, but that's gonna help keep your overall water system real nice and healthy and decalcified. All these doors do lock. We have our potable water goes in on this side, and that's a 43-gallon tank. Come around here, kind of like what they did here. It's kind of it is a pass-through, a lot of storage. Again, very washable. Hose it out if you need to. Get your plugs there, but plenty of space to put your camp gear. And it does access from both sides, so also load it and unload it right there. Right underneath your north to south bed slide here, which a lot of people like those, and there's a few reasons why. We'll get into that inside. This is a 7,500-pound tow hitch. You got that bigger boat, maybe you got that trailer with the quads, maybe you're gonna use this as a hunting rig. This is gonna actually pull a lot more than its competitors. Most little things, most RVs this size have a 5,000 tow rating. This one has a 7,500. So coming around this side, this is the other side of that kind of pass-through storage. And we have our little power cord in there. It is a 30-amp power cord. Over here's our wet bay, kinda. It's where we're gonna have our gate valves, basically. Here's some tanks. You hook your sewer hose up there, pull these, and what I like about these are they're inside and out of the road wear, because a lot of these smaller coaches, they kind of hang out here, they get kind of dirty. These little plastic valves break. Love how Forest River puts those in there. We've got 55 gallons of fuel here, standard unleaded. This is where we're going to put our park cable. Here's our 30-amp short cord. And this is a black tank flush, so when you go to hook your hose up and you're dumping this unit, you can actually hose out your tank. You just want to make sure that's wide open when you do. Here's our 6-gallon water heater, right there. At Transwest, we make sure all these systems are functional when you pick them up, so it's going to work just fine when you pick it up. Here's a little cubby. It's there's a little, I don't know if you can get it's a nice little place for a rubbish can. So from your countertop, you'll see there's a little place to just drop your paper towels and what have you. We do have an outdoor shower here. And another little storage right there, and it goes way back in there. I don't know if you can get a shot of that, but it's big. Over here, another little access to that same bay. So those long, maybe umbrellas. Yeah. This guy here, that's our 4,000 watt quiet gas generator. It's running. That feeds off that 55-gallon tank. So if you want to boondock, fill up this E450 and you're going to have plenty of days of fuel for that little generator. And it's going to go to about 1/8 of a tank and shut off so you don't run out of fuel. On the driver's side, it's just as clean as the passenger side. One thing to note is there's a switch under that seat there, and that's a battery jump switch. I don't know if you can get that little switch right there. If you ever were to leave your headlights on, need to jump the engine from your coach batteries, you just reach down and grab that button and you're good to go. This does have a little clear bra on it, a little Titan clear bra. We'll go check out the inside. So, screen door's in great shape. Nice easy entry with a nice bar here. Here's the top of that trash container I was talking about. Oops, it sits in there. But we'll go in the back here and work our way out like we normally do. So we've got a lot going on, like I said. For a little guy, we've got a nice queen bed and the north to south slide box. There's our exit if we need to get out of the back of the coach in a hurry. We do have windows on both sides that open. This is a 2018, so it's going to be a little bit before all the USB ports and stuff like that, but you do have power. You can definitely charge your stuff. We also have a wardrobe slide. Gets out of the way real nicely, but you have a lot of hanging space through here. And they're kind of different hanging rods. They go this way, so you put two, it's not going this way because it's a little bit more shallow, but great design. Nice cedar lining in here. We've got some drawers here on bearing glides. And they do lock in there, so they're not going to come open going down the road. We've also had a TV put in here. I believe this is an aftermarket TV, but it is a Furrion, so it's going to hold up to the weather. It's going to hold up to the vibration. Nice little TV, 12 volt plugged in right there. We have a little LCI screen here. We can actually do some of the stuff that we do on our big screen back here in the bedroom if we want to just turn lights on and stuff from once we get ready for bed. We can do so. I'll go over that a little bit more there. Dometic thermostat, that's going to power the heat in here. Pretty simple master there, but we do have a nice little neo-angle shower. It is a split bath. I'm 6'1". This skylight allows me to sit in here comfortably. Shower no problem, but it is a fiberglass surround. Pretty decent little shower. Everything's in really nice working order. Then we come over here to our vanity and toilet room. Nice little undermount sink. It is a laminated countertop, but it's kind of the pressure one. It's a little different, doesn't have the T-molding that people don't like to see, so it's a nicer version of a laminated countertop. We do have some storage down here, access to our plumbing. This is just a foot flush toilet. It's not porcelain. Then we have this storage up here. Keep in mind you do have a duct in here for the AC. You also have a fantastic fan. So again, pretty simple. Oh, nice little towel rack on the door. And then here we have a nice little pocket door if we wanna get some privacy in the back bedroom. So you do get a little autonomy. Again, we talk about if you get to the campsite and maybe you get rained out, and sometimes that happens. This has got a lot of room in it, so it's not going to feel like you're in a little B van or something like that. It's a lot of motorhome here. Great little pantry. Locks up so it doesn't come out when you're driving. We also have our Dometic propane and electric refrigerator freezer. Well, that's putting out some cold air. It's in good shape. Over here in our galley, we do have a convection microwave. We can actually bake a little bit in here. Not the biggest microwave, but it does have some, space in there if you need to maybe heat up a casserole or microwave for popcorn. We do have a Suburban 3-burner propane stove. Looks like it's brand new. When I was talking about the old owners being meticulous, they sure were on this guy. It's in really good shape. The coach has 74,000 miles, but you would never know looking at it. You'd never know starting it up. Starts right up on the first crank. Here's our water filter. We have all of our remotes, all of our they've kept everything together on this coach. We do have a solid surface kitchen countertop, which is nice. But we also have a great spot for like maybe pots and pans, maybe a rubbish can. But you can also put one over there, like I said. Over here, a little nautical sink. But with this all intact and you use this guy, you got plenty of counter space to prepare meals for the family. Over here, great little, let's go over this thing real quick while I'm here. So this is our LCI monitor. We can get to our lighting, our generator, our awning out there. We can monitor our tanks, what have you, our battery life. We can get into the slides. Again, 4 slides, a lot of room in here. So it's pretty comprehensive, pretty easy. We show you how it all works when we deliver them. You'll know exactly how this thing works whenever you pick it up. We do have some 110 breakers, our fuse panel there. And this one's also equipped with a Bigfoot leveling system. So no cranking, no blocks. You can just go out there, level this thing up for you. We do have a shut off right here and a nice little courtesy light illuminating the steps when you're coming in the dark. Over here, real comfortable, nice theater seats. One of my favorite options. Throw a movie in or something and kick back when you're done being outside. We have a nice little cubby there, some cup holders. Again, I mean, this fabric's in really good shape for being 74,000 miles of use in it. This is a boot that makes into a bed. Push it down, put the cushion in there, and you can have a shorter person sleep in here. You can actually put a little air mattress here if you had a guest, but it's not one of the ones that have the overhead sleeper. So this is kind of geared more for the couple with maybe a little guy or maybe a visitor that you can do, unless someone wants to sleep on a theater seat. But yeah, so it's not the big family type of coach, but definitely got a lot of life left in her, a lot of utility. And we just thought that it'd be a nice little piece to retail back out. So that's why I'm showing it to you today. Let me get this here. The Ford component, pretty simple. Nice little easy in and out. But again, this isn't a real complicated chassis. This is gonna run just like the car that you drove to work today. Brake, gas, gear shift. There's not an air brake. There's nothing crazy going on there. You don't have a bunch of visors everywhere. It's just a real simple coach. Cup holders, stereo here. She just starts right up too. Starts right up. Again, 75,200 miles. Just a well taken care of older piece that's ready to go camping this summer. So a couple things about this coach. Again, it's 305 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque. The length is overall 30 foot 4 inches. We got a width of just over 8 at 8 foot 1 inch. The height is 10 foot 8 inches. So if you have that 11 or 12 foot door, you can get this in your barn or your garage. The interior height over here is 6'9". It's a little higher, a little shorter in the bedroom because there's a step up. The dry weight on this coach is 11,596 pounds. The cargo payload is 2,904 pounds. So you can really load this thing up. Again, towing 7,500. Fuel is 55 gallons. Fresh water is 43 gallons. Gray water is 42 gallons. Black is 28 gallons. And propane is just under 10 at 9.8 gallons. 18-foot awning, 13,500 BTU AC. It's going to cool this off real nice, and a 30,000 BTU furnace. So my name is Dean Jones. I appreciate you spending time walking through this unit with me. And if you have any questions about this or anything else, you can get a hold of me at 720-347-7063. Text me, call me anytime, or you can just email me any questions at dean.jones@transwest.com, and we'll see you next Friday.